welcome to video number 7. Hope you're all doing great this morning. And before we get too far, I want us all to just stretch our arms out. Give ourselves a nice hug. Look with your arms on top. Pat yourself on the back for the good job you're doing, staying home, staying safe during this pandemic. Now I want you to look over to that right shoulder. Look over that left shoulder. Nice tight squeeze. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, look with arms on top. Arms go out. Switch them. Another pat on the back. Let's look over the left. Back to the center. Look over to the right. Big arm circle back. Okay, so today you will need a block, if you have one. Maybe a chair, maybe something else that would serve the purpose, a short footstool, something would serve the purpose of a block, and a blanket or towel. I have a nice heavy towel here today. So let's take a moment to breathe. Remembering that Ujjayi breath, the Ujjayi breath, remember, it's a nice breath to just focus on. Sometimes in these days that we've been through and days ahead, it'd be nice to have just some breath to focus on. So the Ujjayi breath, remember, it's that nice way to get started with that and to begin practicing that again and reminding yourself of the breathing is to open your mouth, put your hand in front of your mouth like you're going to steam up a mirror on your exhale. So it's inhale, exhale. So it's that sound. Hope you heard that. So let's do a couple more of those. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now move your hand, close your mouth, make the same sound with your mouth closed. The challenge is doing it on the inhale, really pulling in through the back of the throat as the air comes in through that nose. Feeling that chest expand as you inhale, contract as you exhale. A couple more. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And now let's get our blanket halfway back on our mat. So when we're going to be stepping back shortly and kneeling, so let's get that ready. Keep that block handy, okay? Because we're going to do some little side stretches here this morning. Get it all moving. Little up and around and back. From the back, around and forward. Gentle little swing. Remember, I like your feedback on these videos, so I like to keep doing them. I think they're a positive thing for me, something I know that I need to take care of on a twice a week basis, and I think it's good for you to tune in, and then we get to see each other. So, okay, so let's inhale up, looking up. Now exhale, bring it all the way down. Lengthen, half lift, lengthening your spine. Back down to that forward fold. I kind of sit almost into my chair as I bring it up. And if it's appropriate, a big arm circle back. Inhale up. Let's bend those elbows. Good morning, triceps. And then let them go out as we sink over into that forward fold. Half lift, lengthening that spine. Back down to that forward fold. Kind of sitting into that chair as you sweep those arms up and around into those prayer palms. Inhale up. Bend those elbows. Getting to exhale as you go over. Exhale over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back down to that forward fold. Sweep it up. Big arm circle back. Okay, now this time when we go back, we will be stepping back into our, I like to call hip flexor lunge. So keep your block close by because we've also add a twist to that. So it's inhale up, exhale all the way over to forward fold. Plant those hands, bend those knees as much as you need to. Stepping your right leg back into a lunge. Dropping that right knee to the floor. Now here, you could bring this block over, get this nice spinal twist, either at this level or back leg extended. Nice little spinal twist here, beautiful. Bring the arm down, bring the knee back down, keep the block handy, and then just lunge forward, making sure you can see your big toe, trying to keep it 90 degrees here in the front. Just opening, little back bend if it feels appropriate. You could be right here. This is fine. You could be even here. Whatever's appropriate for you. Listening to what your body's asking for. Okay, now we're going to bring that back to a nice hip flexor, flexing that foot up, maybe even making some spaces between those toes. Beautiful. Okay, now we're coming back up. This back foot comes around. You see my back foot came around? This I like a block here. I'm going to go sideways here so you can see this a little better. So sideways, this is how I look, okay? What I did, I went from here to here on this leg. So the foot is forward. All the weight really is right down here into this knee. This is just to help you from tipping over. Hand goes down, other arm goes up. Maybe you look up. Or maybe you go over. Look at that beautiful long line. Look at that beautiful long line of stretch. So you could be modified, you could be here, you could be down here. Maybe that feels appropriate to you. So whatever works appropriately for you is, and then we're going to take this up. So we come up. And now, pulling this in, bringing this into the hip joint, into Parigahasana gate pose. Okay, and beautiful. Bring that back to the center. Bring that knee in, both knees, and you could go down to your child pose, your puppy pose, or maybe your body's saying, I would really like to do a downward facing dog today. So work at your level. What's your body asking for, okay? Remember, we want to challenge ourselves too. So maybe a little down dog, staying up here for just a quick little breath. Or maybe pedaling those feet and being here, or even lowering into that plank and then back up, building a little strength. Or you could be in all fours, take it into like a little half plank forward. And then back. That's nice. In and out of child to go here. So work at your level. Okay, so from here, I'm going back to down dog. You could be here. So you had your right leg back. Now you're going to have your right leg forward. So you could be here. You could have gotten here from down dog. So however is appropriate for you to get there. And now, again, block if you so desire. Remember, there's 3 heights on this. So there's low, medium, and high. Okay, so work at your level or the floor, whatever is appropriate. We're going to do that side twist again. Bring it down, rotate it open. Or extending it with the back leg extended. Bring the arm down, drop the back knee. Bringing that forward into the lunge, and then we'll take it back. So forward could just be here. Might even be here with 2 blocks. Just feeling this nice stretch in this hip flexor. Or maybe bringing it up. Or if you need a little more challenge, taking that up into a full crescent moon. I know we didn't do that on the other side, but to the full crescent moon. So remember, in crescent moon, toes are facing forward. Inner thighs are squeezing. Okay, so bringing that back down and then sitting that back. Nice. And then I am moving to the side view of this, so you would have been here, turn this leg in and done it this way on your mat, okay? I just did it this way so you can see me. Moving into our beautiful side stretch. You could be here with a block. So remember, I turned my foot. Can't really see my foot, I guess, at this and this side so much, but my foot is like this on the mat. Okay. Up, or nice long line. Nice long line. Wherever's appropriate. Fingertips, palm, block, maybe even a chair. So work at your level. Okay, bring that up. And then we're down. We're pulling this in. So we don't want to be pushing on this outer edge and breaking anything. It's just a whoosh, down into the knee. Inner thigh's pulling, or the leg is pulling into the hip joint, into this beautiful stretch, into your gate pose. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Now let's find our way to sitting. Time to rock that baby today. A little bit of hip work. One leg can be out. Let's have one leg out today. I'm starting on the right. I'm going to pick up this maybe here and here. Do a little hip opening work. Okay, and remember this leg comes over. I forgot my strap. If you have a strap handy, remember this leg could tuck under as long as both sits bones are on the floor. So sometimes it's just easier to keep that leg extended. So I have my right leg over, right arm over, left arm under. Open that chest into cow face posture. You may be even to lace those fingers. If you have a strap, you're working to get the hands closer together. Okay, then we bring it forward for a whole different stretch. Feeling that all on the outside of that leg. Hip flexor, getting a little into the hamstrings. And bring that back up. Uncross. Maybe a little seated forward fold before we switch sides. Seated forward fold. Legs can be as bent as you want them to be. Okay? Seated forward fold. Okay, bring that up. And bring that other leg up. Remember, you could be right here. What you're doing is just working that hip joint, opening that hip joint. Hips are getting tight these days. Maybe more sitting is going on. I know it is for me. Grandchildren are home with daddy, so we don't, not chasing them. Miss that. This will all end soon and we'll be back to probably some different semblance of the way life used to be. You'll see teddy bears on my couch today, remembering that teddy bear's in the window, so when kids are out riding or walking, they can be on a bit of a bear hunt, so to speak. Maybe they can count how many they see. So I have a few, I think you can see them, bears back there, which will end up in my window after class. Okay, left is over right, cow face posture, up we go. Opening the chest, just stretching the hips. And then bring it forward and hug. Bringing that back up. You see our time is really getting away from us fast this morning. So I'm just going to be in my comfortable seated pose. I'll bring my hands to my heart. May you all bring your hands to your heart. Sending out positive energy to all your family and friends. Hoping they're staying healthy during this pandemic. And hopefully we can avoid being sick with the virus. Sending positive thoughts and energies out to you all. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.